Christoph Waltz is a two-time Academy Award winner who has given us some memorable roles. We've all lived in fear of him as Colonel Hans Landa in the World War II film *Inglourious Basterds*. And who can forget his role as German bounty hunter Dr. King Schultz in *Django Unchained*.
Now he's taking us back to the 17th century Amsterdam in the new film *Tulip Fever*. He plays a wealthy merchant who commissions a portrait of himself and his wife, but not for the reasons you may think. Take a look.
I've decided to engage the services of a portrait painter. I've hired a commission agent called Matthias, and he's found an artist. His name is Jan van Loos. He's one of the most promising young artists in Amsterdam.
You will make a handsome.
You think there's vanity in it? Well, there's some. And when everything else about me has been forgotten, they'll say, "Look there at that lucky old dog. Didn't he have a lovely young wife?"
Christoph, good morning.
Good morning.
I could just listen to you talk all day, even while you're eating.
Should we start?
Yeah, exactly. Is it true that you didn't think you were right for this role at first?
I usually think that with almost every role. I think it's a good approach to say, wait, easy, you know, I'm not so convinced. I'm skeptical by nature, so overcoming my skepticism is a good part of the process.
I could see that. So what drew you to this particular role?
Well, I mean, you know, Harvey Weinstein produced it, so his convincing faculties are limitless.
You know, what's fascinating, we take so many things for granted. The idea of, in the 17th century, tulips were such a hot commodity. I had no idea.
Well, it sounds absurd, but if you look at the financial titles, they're equally fictitious values, and they speculate like crazy, and put more or less not just their livelihoods, but their whole existences in. That's why brokers jump off the roof when a major crash happens. And in the 17th century in Holland, they did it with tulips. With bulbs, actually, you know, that increases the speculation a little bit. Speculation as such is insane.
It's interesting. You just talked about your approach to roles. I was looking this morning. You've won 2 Oscars, 2 Golden Globes, 2 BAFTA awards, and countless others. So tell me this now: do you basically pick and choose, you know, what roles you want, or is there something that you're looking for in particular?
Basically choose, yes. My choice is the basis of everything. You're absolutely right. It's always a combination of things. There's so many different elements involved that it's never one thing. Sometimes one thing overrides, you know, one positive thing on one side overrides a few negative things on the other side, and it's a deliberation.
Is there something you've always wanted to do, or something that's still out there that you would love to do?
Well, in a way, yes and no. In a way, everything, you know, there's a lot of wishful thinking involved, and a lot of sort of delusion, in a way. Like, yeah, well, most of our choices are. And so in a way, I work myself into every role is the one that I always wanted.
Cool. And you're gearing up to direct your first feature.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Because I play in it, it's schizophrenic. Yeah, well, you know, being in front and behind the camera at the same time, so I need to work out a clear order. Again, you know, nothing everybody else doesn't do in their lives.
Very interesting. And by the way, Christoph Waltz checks his mail once a day.
Once a day.
Once a day. Just like that. And most of them probably go in the trash. That's why we don't check it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tulip Fever hits theaters August 25th.